All right, guys. So, second event of this weekend, and it's going to be WWE's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
And I think I can see it now. I think I can really see it now. It's going to be standing middle of the ring, not even on top of a ladder. Maybe he just reaches and extends his arms real high.
On top of other people. On top of other people.
Yes, Omos as your new Mr. Money in the Bank. The fans are going to cheer.
Omos. Wait a minute.
Yeah. People are going to cheer. And then Main Event Jeff's going to wake up from his dream.
Welcome to TFS, but always known as the View Show Podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Rick Hard saying, I'm the alarm clock to your dream, Jeff. This is Omos' last chance.
Ooh, and that's
the one-man band. Hopefully this time I get a point.
yeah. Folks, folks, let me tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, we are the beasts of the east, the best in the west. You are listening to TFS Pod, your girl and your dogs and your parents' favorite show. In this episode, we will be talking about WWE's Money in the Bank 2022, where it's going to get very interesting because what we're going to have, I can't say this word. It's something points. I need help from the one-man band. How do you say this?
It's gonna be double points.
That's right. Both Money in the Bank matches or double points.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's gonna get interesting. So yeah. Before we get to all that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Rick Hard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks. As you all know, this is a 2-point weekend. If everything goes my way, I can finally cash in my I'm the champion card with 2 straight wins. Oh, I can taste it because I'm so close. But as of right now, 24/7 Lou, you are in the lead with 9 points.
Yes.
Followed by myself, Rickard, at 8 points. Then we've got J-Few at 7 points. The one-man band at 6 points. We are all neck and neck here, folks. Anything can happen. This can all change by next week, this same time. But you've got Main Event Jeff and Big Al tied for 5th place with 4 points apiece. And then you've got the randomizer with 2 points. And everyone else is at 0.
Including Bogey.
That's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right. Yes, in this episode, again, we'll be talking about Money in the Bank. But first, before we get to all that, who are the participants in this one, Rickard?
Same participants as Against All Odds, and the order is as follows. It will be myself, 24/7 Lou, the one-man band, Main Event Jeff, Big Al, and the randomizer getting to pick last.
No Big Al.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
J-Few.
I'm sorry. I get them all confused, you know.
All those people in the ring. I can't tell. They're on the ring.
All these jobbers look alike.
Oh, he said it. The jobbers.
Damn it! Even I don't say that. Come on, OMB. It's called enhancement talent.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Enhancement talent. All right, there you go.
Say that for when the mic is off talk.
Yeah. I'm not afraid.
There you go. All right, so the order we're going in here is the order we think it could go. And to make it much more interesting, we're going to start off with the first match. It's going to be Bianca Belair, the champ, defending against Carmella. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
I mean, the last time that these two were scheduled to have a match, Becky Lynch came out and replaced Carmella and won the title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, of course, referring to SummerSlam. So I'm going to pick not Carmella to win the match. And I don't mean that someone's going to come out and replace Carmella in this match. I'm saying Bianca Belair is going to beat Carmella. That's my pick. Bianca Belair retains.
All right. My turn to pick on this one. Easy peasy. Carmella didn't get that match, so you know that now she has to step up and give the energy that she would have given on that match where Becky Lynch just showed up. So we're going to have a very intense match to open off the show with 1, 2, 3, retaining champion Bianca Belair. Goodbye, Carmella. So that's my prediction. Bianca Belair for the win in this one. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
I feel like WWE is.
Hold on, say it again.
As they're erasing the sins of last year.
Oh, okay, okay.
With them squashing her with Becky. I feel like they're giving Bianca Belair a better run this year, and it's going to continue. I feel it's going to continue. Bianca Belair is going to retain and is going to move on. I think this year there might be an interesting dynamic. I don't know, just something feels like there's going to be something good cooking in the horizon.
Good. All righty. So we have 3 Bianca Belairs. Let me get the pots and pans over here. All right, and what does main event Jeff, J-Few, and the randomizer, what do they have?
I can't believe I'm going to say this. It's been so long. Yep, those pots and pans are well deserved because we have a good sense! And that's the magic word! Everybody picks Bianca Belair. Sorry, Carmella. Maybe get rid of the face mask and we'll think about it.
All right, wow, consensus pick on this one. All right. And then now we're going
to go. It's been so long. It has been so long. We finally got to use the pots and pans.
Yes.
Seriously.
I forgot to empty out the food, too. Damn, I should have thought of that before. Anyway. Let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Theory. No, you see, now I get it. It was a conflict of interest. That's why Big Al didn't bring a prediction. It's going to be Theory versus... I can't say this name right.
Bobby Lashley.
There we go. Against Bobby Lashley in this matchup for the... What championship is it again he has?
The United States Championship.
Yes. Mid-card championship. United States Championship. In this one, I go first. And this is a tough one. Because I don't know why. I find it very tough on this one because I do like the push that Bobby Lashley's getting. And, it's good to have him with a championship. And Theory being that heel that has, I don't know, it gets under your skin. But you want to see what is he going to do next time. So here we go, folks. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with Theory retaining the championship and Bobby Lashley not getting another chance later on in the SummerSlam. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, Theory retains. That's my prediction on this one. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
All right, so it's Theory and Bobby Lashley, and I think Theory's done a really good job as being an obnoxious heel. Particularly, like I saw that interaction he had with Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That whole like, oh, you're not even here, this and that, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna take a selfie of this, and then like John Cena just walks away like before he gets the camera out, which is funny. But I think Theory's doing a great job. He's endorsed by Vince McMahon, and Bobby Lashley, he's already been the U.S. champ. He just he recently was the WWE champion not that long ago. I don't feel like he needs another title right now. I think keeping the belt on Theory makes more sense in theory. But so I'm gonna go Theory. Theory is gonna be the victor, and he's gonna retain.
All right, Theory. And Rick Hard, here's your chance to copy our picks. What do you have?
A chance to copy your picks.
Oh,
Lou.
did I say
Look
that
at
loud?
you.
I'm sorry. Did I say that
Look
loud?
at you. I see. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to disappoint you here because I'm gonna pick Theory to take that L tonight because
Ooh.
I'm going bold. There is no way, unless I don't know what Theory could pull off here. I'm telling you right now, you can make spray paint can noises all you want, Lou. You know it's true. In any feasible one-on-one match with no shenanigans, can you see Bobby Lashley actually losing to Theory? A man of that size losing to Theory? No. But here's my kayfabe reason as to why they're going to do this. Somehow, some way, Theory's going to lose, and he's going to blame it all on John Cena. They're probably going to have some kind of pre-match interaction or something where he throws him off his game. Cena comes out, AAs him after the match. I don't know. I just don't want to see Cena challenging for the U.S. title against Theory at SummerSlam. So
you want to see him against Bobby Lashley?
Yes, I think. No, I think he's going to fight Theory at SummerSlam without the title on the line.
All right. There you go. Interesting.
And you give Bobby Lashley a bit of that, spice back in his character, aside from because it has gotten a little stale since he lost the WWE Championship. And with Roman Reigns kind of just doing the part-time move, he can't exactly go, hey, that's my title. I want a rematch, so give him a championship somewhere else down the card.
Good point.
All righty. Bobby Lashley on that one. Is that your
Yeah, how's that for copying picks, Lou?
It all worked. It worked. All right. Then what does main event Jeff, J Few, and the randomizer? What do they have?
All right. Well, you've got main event Jeff and J Few saying Theory for the win. And then I'm in good company, I say sarcastically, with the randomizer saying Bobby Lashley for the win. We've got a 2-4 split.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right. Let's go to the next matchup on this one. On this card, we have the Usos, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford in a tag team match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. The one-man band, you go first in this one. Who do you have?
So with Roman being in the part-time capacity now, and you got the Usos kind of like running, I feel like, showing face in this case for the bloodline.
And holding two championships.
And holding two championships. Yes, correct. I feel like that gives it more incentive for the Usos to continue the reign as undisputed tag team champs.
The reign, I got you. I got it.
There you go. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I feel like they'll continue that reign, and they'll retain. So yeah, I'm gonna say the Usos retain the undisputed tag team championships.
All right, the Usos and
the Usos.
And Rickard, who do you have next? Who do you have?
I mean, I can't say I've been feeling it since day one-ish, but
nah.
I'm gonna give it to the Usos. They're gonna hold that championship. Nothing against the Street Profits, but yeah, Bloodline's got to look strong still.
Yeah.
And no DUIs are gonna derail this train.
Oh God!
Oh.
I swear. What does it take? That your significant other walking out with from their respective responsibilities alongside Sasha Banks. Like, at what point do you say, all right, well, something needs to happen so that they realize they can't just do this? But no, they're untouchable, apparently, in management's eye. And again, Vince ain't exactly overtly running the company anymore, so maybe that changes. Who knows? But all I know is I'm picking the Usos.
Alrighty, my turn to pick on this one.
To win, let me clarify. To win.
Oh, okay. And my turn to pick on this one. Yeah, I think we've seen this match already like 100 million times on Raw. Usos versus Street Profits. Seen this too many times. And yeah, especially with the Usos having the championships, there's not a change in this one. It's still the Usos winning it. So that's my prediction.
Whoa, Lou, I'm pretty sure they were fighting the New Day. What are you trying to say?
No, what are you talking about? They've had these matches before, and
I'm messing around.
as many matches. But in reality, what we're trying to say here is that the state of the tag team division needs some help because this is all we're getting all the time. It's either New Day or we're getting the Usos. Yeah, we did have a good thing with Randy Orton and Riddle. That was a very good thing that everyone was.
You know what? This is the thing. This is the thing with being a tag team for so long, with non-ending. And I get it. They're basically twins. Mm-hmm. So breaking up, it doesn't work. It doesn't work breaking up essentially siblings who look alike and making them singles competitors. I mean, look at how it worked with the Bellas. So
what? She won a championship.
Having them be, but they weren't exactly over.
And they turned on each other. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I wish you died in the womb. I was like, yeah, that feud didn't end well.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with being a tag team for so long, never breaking up, rarely having a point where you're just going off in singles competition. At some point, you just look around and you realize you fought everybody, so everything's kind of just a rematch in your career, unless you make new teams.
Yep.
So yeah, even though I hate to agree with you, Lou, you're right. Yeah, they've pretty much fought everybody there is to fight, aside from any teams that get thrown together.
Yep.
So it's a rematch, but as we saw with them versus the New Day, just because it's a rematch doesn't mean it can't be a good match.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have 3 Usos here. Let me get my pots and pans for main event, Jeff. JFU and the randomizer. What do we have? Let me see. I'm going to get this ready here.
You know what? I got to hand it to Money in the Bank because it's ending that dry spell because we got another consensus.
What? Another one? Yes.
Everybody picked Usos. Look at that. Everybody's on their best behavior, even the randomizer.
Yeah.
It must be trying to win your favor so that you read it a bedtime story, Lou.
And then I won another championship. Let me tell you.
Read it. One fish, blue fish.
No, I tell stories how I have 9 victories. And then on my second victory.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Tell us the story of how you lost the title.
Negative.
Ooh.
That story does not exist and will not.
Okay.
Let's go to the next matchup before it gets ugly in here. Ronda Rousey versus Natalya in a singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And this one, Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
Do we even need to ask who's going to win this match?
Natalya's sister.
All right. Ronda Rousey is going to win. Sorry, Natty. And yeah, there's not really much to say here.
Right?
Yeah.
This is a match we saw 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4.
They had a singles match, and Ronda Rousey pretty much won it same way. I think the only difference is Natalya's being more of a heel this time around. But yeah, there's not much to add here. Natalya hasn't really held the title in many years, and I think that part of her career is over. She's there to put people over at this point. So, yeah, Ronda Rousey for the win.
There you go, Ronda Rousey. All right, my turn to pick on this one, and I think you said it all too. Ronda Rousey. I don't see anything with Natalya. I don't know why they put this matchup together. Well, I know why. I just figured out why. Because everyone else was good enough to have a different match with Ronda Rousey is in the Money in the Bank match. So we'll see. We'll see how.
Well, and Charlotte Flair is out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've already seen that already too. So anyone else different would be already in the Money in the Bank match. So
who cares if we've already seen that? Huh? Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey round 3 would have been more unpredictable than this.
Yeah, no kidding.
True. But yes, Ronda Rousey, that's my prediction. And the one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, It's a no-brainer. I feel like this is the easiest match to predict out of the whole night. Ronda Rousey, no question, retaining. It's like this is like cannon fodder match for her. So, nothing against Natalia, but it's like you guys said. I think her era of actually holding titles is, at least singles titles, is done. So, yeah, Ronda Rousey retains. Boom, book it.
Booking it. Alrighty, and hold on, let me get my pots and pans here for main event. Jeff, J Few, and the randomizer.
This is incredible. 3 times on the same event. Whew. That's nuts. After such a dry spell. But we got a contestant!
What is going on here?
Everybody picked Ronda Rousey, yes. I was about to say Natalia.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? That'd be so funny.
Everybody has decided to be wrong. Oh, yep. Everybody picked Ronda Rousey, so there's not a lot left to say. I mean, I think the more unpredictable thing would be how long we think this match is going to go.
No.
Bathroom break. Anyway,
I'm gonna go under 4 minutes.
Under 4 minutes. I was gonna say, with the range being half a minute to long enough to use the restroom conveniently without rushing.
Oh.
All right, let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch, all competing for the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Women's Championship match contract. Money in the Bank for the women's side. I go first on this one. Here we go. Now, by the way, this is worth how much? How many points?
Double points.
That's right. This match is worth 2 points, everybody.
All right. So, I think that Liv Morgan, everyone loves her, and everyone's going to love her more at the end of the night. But no, she's not going to win. I'm not predicting for her to win. Come on. Raquel Rodriguez is our new entrant into a little bit of much more stronger person, since we got rid of someone else that was a little bit harder to handle in the ring. Handling people a little bit harder. We know who we're talking about.
Yeah, she used to jax people up.
Yep. So, but now we have Raquel Rodriguez, who's a lot much better technically, I believe, than that other person. So, I'm not going with her for the pick yet. I think it's too soon for her to have a championship or have an opportunity to a championship. But I do think that Shotzi will not win. So we're cutting down the names out there. We have Alexa Bliss, Asuka left, and Becky Lynch. And I'm going to have to say this. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch to win this one. That's my prediction. Becky Lynch will win this match. That's my prediction. I think that she gets back into championship mode again, and we have her holding a championship now, where she can have another battle against either Bianca Belair or Ronda Rousey, or she can go that Ronda Rousey route, that would be another interesting matchup. So yeah, that's my prediction. Becky Lynch for the win on this one. The one-man band, you go next. Who do you have?
All right, so let's go by order of elimination as far as who was recently won this. We had Asuka won it in 2020 when the briefcase was actually the title.
Mm-hmm.
And Becky Lynch went off to be a mother, as she said.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa Bliss has won it before, if I'm not mistaken, right?
2018.
2018, right? Okay. So we got that. We got Asuka. Raquel Rodriguez is fairly new in this whole gig. Lacey Evans just came back.
Oh, I even forgot about Lacey Evans, yeah.
Yeah. Lacey Evans just came back. She's intriguing. If I had to guess, if it's going to be, for me, it's going to be between Lacey Evans and Liv Morgan.
Ooh.
Yeah. And thank goodness Nikki ASH is not in this match this year. So that kind of, kills that. Thank God. I feel like Liv Morgan, her chance was last year, and that Nikki ASH kind of messed it up for her. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Liv Morgan. I feel like they're gonna reverse the misfortune of last year, and they're gonna pull the trigger on her this year. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan wins the briefcase.
All right, Liv Morgan. All right, and Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
I gotta say, this is tough.
Right?
This is actually a really tough match to predict. So I'm gonna do the same thing OMB did when he broke it down. Kind of a little quicker though. We've got, and they do this with every Money in the Bank match to some degree. They always have at least one person who's a former Money in the Bank holder.
Yeah.
In both of these Money in the Bank matches for this year, they went with 7 competitors, and both matches have 2 former Money in the Bank holders. In this one, it's Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
Yeah.
And I don't think either one of them is going to be a 2-time Money in the Bank holder. We haven't seen that since CM Punk, basically.
Yeah.
So anything to avoid alluding to CM Punk is probably in WWE's best interest here.
For real.
Where he currently works at. So we're probably not going to see Alexa Bliss or Asuka win it. Raquel Gonzalez is tempting, but at the same time, Vince isn't running the show directly, so not going to happen. Shotzi. Who are we kidding? No.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Cold-blooded.
Kidding. No. It's really down in my eyes to Lacey Evans, Liv Morgan, and really Becky Lynch looks like a very, very hot favorite. Only because you've got 2 face champions right now, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both pretty much unstoppable in their own right. And I could see them setting up where they just have Becky Lynch keep trying to cash in, and she keeps getting stopped by one of the face champions, just beating her up with the briefcase or something, and she can't cash in successfully. And they could go up until Survivor Series, where it's champ versus champ. Bianca Belair and Ronda Rousey tire themselves out at Survivor Series, and then Becky Lynch cashes in on whoever loses the match. I could see that. But I also really want to see Liv Morgan as Money in the Bank winner, because it was nonsense what happened last year.
Yeah. I'm in agreement.
And Lacey Evans being Miss Money in the Bank is very intriguing. I could definitely see, she just, it's a woman's right to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm gonna go. I'm caught between what my brain and my heart thinks, but I'm gonna say.
Don't go any lower.
Oh man, I could use that as a tiebreaker now that you mention it.
What?
And if I am, I'm gonna have to say Liv Morgan, Miss Money in the Bank. Give it to Liv Morgan. Becky Lynch makes sense, but Liv Morgan, that's my pick. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
All right, Liv Morgan. All right. And what is main event, Jeff, Jay Few, and the randomizer? What do they have?
All right. So, we have main event Jeff saying Liv Morgan.
Wow.
3 on the board. 3 on
All right.
the board. And then you've got Jay Few saying Becky Lynch. Oh my gosh. It's 2-3, and the randomizer could choose to make it a tie or not, but the randomizer says Oscar.
What?
That's a loser.
So congratulations, Shotzi, Raquel Rodriguez. and Alexa Bliss. One of you's gonna win.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's how it's gone with a lot of multi-person matches. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm remembering Slammiversary. There were two 2-point matches, and we didn't get picks for either of them. So who knows? Who knows? But this is an Impact. This is WWE, where anything can happen,
Correct.
and anyone can win 2 points.
Alrighty. Let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be, we think it's going to be the main event. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Omos versus Sami Zayn versus Riddle versus TBD. To be determined. In a Money in the Bank ladder match for the World Championship match contract. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm actually so glad I go first on this one.
Oh,
I'm so glad.
This man's got something. He's got something.
Yeah, I mean, same breakdown. I'm gonna go with it. Seth Rollins won it in 2014.
Yes.
Remember right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2014.
He cashed in
2014. He cashed in at 2015.
He cashed in at WrestleMania 2015. WrestleMania 31. That's right. Sheamus has won it. Right?
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah. Sheamus has won it. Sheamus actually cashed it in on Roman Reigns.
Yep, in 2015.
2015. That's right. Sheamus 515. That's right. That's what it was. And then we've got Omos, who we thought was probably going to make a run for SummerSlam. Ginger Castro's in the match. Oh, that would have been great. I would have actually picked Ginger Castro in other situations, but not in this one. And I want to tell you why.
Hey, that guy. Hey, Sami Zayn, Ginger Castro, as you call him, has been a very big difference maker for you in ladder matches.
He really has. But in this one, I can't go with him because I got to tell you that TBD is glaring. And in my opinion, this TBD is going to be a returning Cody Rhodes.
Ooh.
I feel that this Yeah. I feel that this is the perfect way to not only continue the feud between him and Seth Rollins, but also I feel like this is the avenue for him to finally get into the title picture, and him recovering from the torn pec. I think this is the perfect way for him to get back in and just win it all and get his name cemented and eventually win the championship. Maybe it's a WrestleMania moment. Maybe it's a SummerSlam moment. Who knows? But I think it's Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is gonna be the TBD, and he's gonna come back and win it. So I'm gonna book it. TBD, Cody Rhodes, champion, Money in the Bank champion.
Alrighty, now boldness there. Now I need. Oh man, I think we might need some clarification on this because is the TBD going to be announced at the Money in the Bank? Or is it a matchup that has to happen on SmackDown? And I don't want to make it difficult if it does become something that has to be the match determined on SmackDown. So just to clarify, as the predictions as we have it now, you're picking TBD, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
All right, Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
Man, I gotta say, it's very tempting for me to pick TBD, but let me give you the match breakdown in my eyes here. You've got two former Money in the Bank winners, one being Sheamus, the other one being one of my boys, Seth Rollins. And while we talk about we've got two of my boys in this match. It's Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. It always brings a tear to my eye because it's very sad when boys fight. I was so heartbroken when I saw Drew and Heath Slater fight for 5 seconds.
Compose yourself, man.
Oh man, and it's very tempting. It is very tempting to pick Drew McIntyre to win and go with the obvious. He chooses to cash in without actually cashing in. He just declares he's going to cash in one night, and they schedule a match for him versus Reigns. But I don't think they're going to go that route. It's not going to be Omos. Sorry, Jeff. We both secretly know that ship has sailed. I'd be very surprised if he wins. He's probably there to be the guy that everybody teams up on to like stack ladders on top of in a pile.
Throw him out.
TBD could be anybody, but it won't be the winner.
Ooh.
Because my pick to win the Money in the Bank match, it's between Sami Zayn and Riddle. And I gotta tell you, bro, it ain't gonna be Sami Zayn. Riddle is my pick to be the Money in the Bank champ. And you know why? I'm basing it off of the fact that he had a really, really, really great match against Reigns on SmackDown. And by all intents and purposes, he was considered to be a very strong possibility to win the Royal Rumble earlier this year. And they changed their mind last minute.
Wow.
So it's obvious somebody's feeling it with Riddle. I could see it. Can you just imagine Riddle, like, you know, juking and jiving with the briefcase? He's riding around in the scooter with the briefcase. He's like, bro, check it out. I keep my brownies in here.
Okay, I see it.
Hey, they did it with Otis. They did it with Otis, and he kept his sandwiches in the Money in the Bank lunchbox.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, don't mention that Otis one, because
yeah, you know it. That's
Otis
why I'm saying it.
winning it was the most insane
Riddle, riddle me this. Who's the best Money in the Bank possibility?
Yeah,
Riddle.
Yeah. Because when Otis, okay. Well, so you're picking Riddle, right, Rickard?
I am picking Riddle to win. Come on, give me those 2 points, Riddle.
Alrighty. For me, my turn now. For me, it's not between Sami Zayn or Riddle. It's not between Omos in there. It's going to be between either Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre to challenge either Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar, depending on what we have going on.
Look at this man. He's picking between one of my boys.
So, I know it's going to be a tough one, but I'm going with, I think that Drew McIntyre can have a match again with Roman Reigns. I think at any point just come in and start some rivalry. But I don't know about, it'll be a good one to start up again with Seth Rollins. Even though he's another heel in this, but his character has been come out so much.
Just remember, Lou, if I might suggest something to help you make your pick. Remember that the last time Seth Rollins cashed in, the main event of that championship match was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar.
Alrighty.
That's true.
I remember.
Just keep that in mind. Maybe it helps you make your pick. I don't know. Your call.
No,
I mean, one of them was on the poster for Money in the Bank.
I already know who I'm picking. I already know it. I already have it. And I'm picking Seth Rollins to win it.
He went with the poster. Look at that. He picked Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
The family that has the contract is a family that's happy together. Even the baby's going to get a contract. Their daughter, I think.
Well, look at that.
So that's my
He
pick.
picked my boy, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is my pick to win the Money in the Bank. That's my prediction. Now, what is main event, Jeff? Jay Few and the randomizer. Who do they have?
Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Because someone's really going bold here. Get ready. Main event Jeff says new Mr. Money in the Bank, Sami Zayn.
What?
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
I actually think is a very interesting pick and would be cool to see. So that's very interesting. Lou, you'll be very happy to know that Oh, J. Few agrees with you and says, Seth freaking Rollins for the win. He also agreed with you on the Becky Lynch pick, so I see who you copied your picks from.
Negative.
You have the exact same picks. I just noticed it. So yeah, there's that. And then the randomizer is going to agree with the one-man band and say TBD is going to be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh, wow.
We have a 2-2 to 1-1 split. 7 participants, 4 of them have been picked.
So congratulations
to Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Omos. One of you is going to be the winner, maybe.
There, folks. Those are our predictions for WWE's Money in the Bank. Coming up this Saturday, July 2nd. It's going to be interesting. And may one of you guys walk out with the Money in the Bank.
Oh, man. Don't worry. Do not worry. In honor of 4th of July, I will finally grant the TFS Pod Prediction World Championship independence from you, Lou.